out here and try it in their 30s and 40s, get addicted to it.
This game is very addictive.
I'm totally addicted. Got bit by the bug.
It is a lot of fun. It's just fun. Competition is fun. I just like to win.
This game I can still play it, have a great time, and play at a fairly high level. I couldn't go out and do that in tennis anymore or in racquetball.
I've made so many friends across the nation meeting them at tournaments, and no, it's like a family.
Can you tell us that story? How'd you meet? When?
Yeah, about 3 years ago in Bend. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I met her husband first, and then she was at a tournament. We met and started hanging out. Yes.
And it's been about 6 years for me that I've been playing, and I just can't count how many friends I have from pickleball. The biggest thing is that it's a very social game.
Tennis, they're way over there, and you're not, you can't see the smiles on their face. With pickleball, after a rally, people are usually smiling.
Well, number one is it's social. So, and number two, it can include people of all skill levels and all ages. And it's not, it gets you some exercise, but it doesn't exert you so much that you're totally exhausted and can't move for 3 or 4 days.
The social aspect of this game is probably better than the exercise, but the exercise is awesome as well.
My husband has lost about 15 pounds playing pickleball, and that's nothing else. He just comes and plays pickleball every day.
I come from a different angle, so I used to play a little bit of tennis when I was younger, and I like the fact that there's a lot of different shots in pickleball. They can be very meticulous type shots, very well placed. They can be hard shots. It suits any kind of a player.
The rallies are so fun. That's what gets people hooked, and that's why tennis players, a lot of them are switching over. The rallies are so fun, and there's a lot of variety to the rallies. There's more choices to make during a rally. The strategy's more, I would say, more complex than tennis.
1-0-1.
You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be super strong or the fittest. You can get into the game right away and enjoy it, and that's what's the most fun for me.
Many seniors who are 60, 65 plus have injuries, they have arthritis, and they go from tennis and racquetball to pickleball because it's much more gentle on our joints.
And you believe in it, you love it.
I love this game, and I love tennis and I love racquetball. I love them all, they're very different, but I think for a family event, a family vacation, or just a picnic or something, if I could come here with my nephews and have a picnic, we'd be over there. All of us would be over there playing.
Tournaments is more and more younger people are playing, and a lot of people are coming from tennis or from racquetball and other sports, and I know I've had a couple of college tennis teammates that thought, oh, why are you playing pickleball? It doesn't seem like, it seems like an old person sport, They said the great thing is that you can be 18 and you can be 70 on the court together and be of equal skill level, whereas in tennis or racquetball, you're not going to see that.
Yeah.
And people love it right away.
And the other aspect that I really like is I've met a ton of people, and everybody's nice.
Right now, it's growing at an unbelievable rate, and because of things like this, with permanent courts going in all across the nation.
We started the club with the primary purpose of trying to get more courts, more facilities, and more people involved in pickleball. But from that time, it's just kind of exploded here, and we're having trouble keeping up.
It's a challenge for us, I think, here in the Pacific Northwest. The Floridians and Californians get to play all year round outside with an outdoor ball. And
these courts get used 7 days a week. There's a group out here that is, weather permitting.
Yeah. Indoor on a gymnasium floor, not nearly as much fun.
Do you feel like there's enough places locally to play indoors?
No.
You think there's demand for more?
Here in the Northwest, where we have too much rain, we need indoor courts, and we are playing at a lot of gymnasiums, but they're flex courts. We put up our permanent or temporary nets and play, and we have a great time. But I see in the future permanent athletic clubs that are permanent pickleball courts, just like tennis clubs have done in the past. But they'll be pickleball clubs.
They've never really gone out, I think, and taken a poll on how many people really love this sport.
But I think more and more facilities are going to realize, especially tennis facilities, that they can get dual membership from people, and they're going to start taping off some courts for people to play on.
I believe it's going to be bigger, as big someday as tennis, and maybe even sometimes bigger, because so many more people can learn this sport across the nation.
Do you ever daydream of a pickleball-specific facility?
Sure, let's talk about it. We talk about that. I'd love to do that.
Daydream about like pickleball-specific indoor courts?
Yeah, that'd be great. Like tennis courts, like a tennis court facility. Oh yeah, I dream about that all the time.
Yeah.
That'd be fabulous.